Hey, Metal Maniacs, this is Romeo of Schizophrenia, and you are crashing it up on Dave Softee's Metal Meltdown on Metal Messiah Radio.
Alrighty, Metal Maniacs, here we go. Please help me welcome back to Metal Messiah Radio, hailing from Antwerp, Belgium, from extremely talented death thrash metalist Schizophrenia, here to talk about their upcoming debut full offering, Recollections of the Insane. Joining us, we are honored to have Ricky Mandozzi on vocals and bass, and Romeo Promos on guitar. Welcome, guys.
Thanks.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Well, welcome back to the Metal Meltdown. Again, thank you for this opportunity. I've loved talking to you about your music, and it's great to be able to get with you before the release. This is an outstanding offering. I love this. This music does so much for me, especially with me personally in the world around me. This just gives me that feeling of, yes, this is what I need.
Thanks a lot, man. It's great to be back. I remember we did an interview before the release of our debut EP, and I think that was the first interview we got, and so I have really good memory of that.
Yeah, that was a great one too. Yeah. Voices.
Really glad to be back.
I'm glad you are back, and you'll always be back. With every release you have, you will have a spot here. I guarantee you that. As I have mentioned, I have checked out your upcoming offering, Recollections of the Insane, and it's due out February 15th, 2022 on Redefining Darkness Records, based in Cleveland, Ohio.
Well, that's for the US, for North America, US and Canada, because the record is actually self-released, and Redefining Darkness will distribute it in North America.
I see. Okay, very good.
Yeah,
and
we have
noticed
several distributors in North America, and then in Europe through Napalm Records, Metal Blade Records, Romeo.
Do we have another one? Yeah.
It's a German label.
Is it Listable Records or something?
No. It's for the cassettes.
Oh,
Dying Victims Productions. Yeah.
Dying Victim, yeah.
Dying Victim is okay. Well, that's very cool. I'm glad to see that you have a lot of support for this. And but I did notice that you have this available on all formats, not just CD and digital, but also in 12-inch. I see you're going to have 100 copies in black vinyl and 50 copies available on gold vinyl.
Yeah, that's for the US and Canada. And then here in Europe we'll have blue marble vinyls. We'll have them in red, and silver, white, transparent, yellow, like a lot of colors actually.
Wow, that's awesome. That's that you have that available. And like I said, I'm loving this style of music gets me, but what you're doing here is really special. It's killer death thrash, and I'd just like to know how your music comes together. I remember talking with you the last time, but being that this is a new album, I'd like to know what your process was like this time, as far as the writing of the music and the lyrics, the words.
I think, well, Romeo can probably say more regarding the music itself.
Well, the writing for like all the riffs and stuff, like it was just constantly working on the music, just coming up with new stuff, really trying to push the boundaries and see what we could do best, like try to get everything out of it. And I don't know, it's just happens, like
there was a natural flow.
I have to say that in Belgium, we had a really long lockdown since from October, like half of October 2020 until May 2021, and I mean none of us was working except for a drummer, which was giving drum lessons, but we were basically home, so we had a lot of time to work on the music. So we had we had the chance like to meet all together and like write down songs. You know, like we actually came up with a lot of music. Also, like a lot of stuff that didn't make it on the record, but we produced actually a lot of music, and we had so much material to work on that we actually did it in I think in 6-7 months. We put the album together.
We had the similar experience here in the States around the same time frame that you're talking about. We had our lockdown. I couldn't work either. But the good thing about this COVID, the only good thing is that you had all this time to concentrate on the music and get a lot of music out there and prepare for that. But the downside is that it does affect your livelihood and your ability to perform live. That really sucked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But let's get back
a long time without shows.
Yeah, that sucks. And and this COVID isn't going away anytime soon. Hopefully, we'll get to that a little bit later. But I know you have some shows coming up with Evil Invaders, another good band, really good band from Belgium. But let's get back to the making of the music for Recollections of the Insane. What studio was this recorded in, and who was responsible for producing it, and the studio that it was mixed, mastered, and everything that was done with this offering? Do you have your own personal studio, or where was this done?
We did it with Jarne Heilen. He has a studio called Project Zero Studio here in Belgium, close to Antwerp. And he's the bass player of a death metal band, Carnation, from Belgium. And we did everything there for, like, we recorded there, and then the record was mixed and mastered there. But for the production, we worked with Francesco Paoli from Flesh God Apocalypse, and he took care of the production.
Wow,
so he helped us a little bit with the arrangements and stuff like that.
Very impressive, very impressive. Also, your cover art is impressive. I like the imagery. Could you tell us more about who created your cover art for Recollections of the Insane?
It's Chaos Dictator who did the artwork, and the idea was to have something like that catches the eye and leaves like some sort of like an easy feeling, you know, like something eerie. And we had in mind this statue, you know, which you can't really see what it is, but it's there, you know, and it's imposing, it's massive, and I think they did a great job in representing our idea. Really good.
I have to say, the Schizophrenia logo literally catches the eye. If you look at the logo, you have the eye right there. It caught it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right? Yeah, I had to say that. Yeah. So you self-released this offering. I had no idea it was self-released outside of the United States and Canada. And so what led you to make a deal with Redefining Darkness Records? So I'm glad that you did, that we could have the physical copies here. So what led to that process?
Well, we already worked with Redefining Darkness for our debut EP. We got in touch with them like last year. Don't remember how actually, but we're really happy actually with Redefining Darkness. They've been doing a great job promotion wise, like, because we gained a lot of new fans in North America, and their distribution has been going really good. We got a lot of support from them, so we're really happy with them.
Excellent. That's good news. I was mentioning before about COVID and the ability to create really good music, because you had the time to do that, but the downside was about doing live performances. But I have noticed that you have some really good shows coming up with Evil Invaders in Belgium, and I believe Germany as well. Could we talk about what you have coming up with Evil Invaders? They're a really good speed metal band. I had Joe on the show some years ago, and the girls go crazy for him too, you know.
I mean, we toured with them already last year, and Angelus Patrida, this thrash metal band from Spain.
Oh, I love that band. Yep.
Yeah, and unfortunately, like our tour back then happened to be like in the middle of the first wave of pandemic, and we had to basically pull off from tour 3 shows before the end of the tour itself. We were in Germany, and basically Germany went into a lockdown, and like all the other countries around us, so eventually we had to come back home. So this was then we tried to schedule like another tour for February 2021, which we had to cancel eventually because everything was all the countries were in the second lockdown. So we decided to postpone it and make it a bigger one in 2022, like with new material for both bands, because it's gonna be like we're gonna be promoting our new record, and same goes for Evil Invaders.
Right. Now, on a personal level, this COVID pandemic, how did it affect you personally? Were you safe from getting COVID, or did you actually wind up getting COVID? Did you get vaccinated, or what was your personal experience with it?
I think none of us got COVID.
We no.
That's good.
No.
That's good.
We all got vaccine. No. We got the vaccine, and that was it.
Very good. Yeah, good. Because I know this, the variants are still coming out there, and you need the boosters, and you got to do what you got to do to survive. That's it. But I'm glad that you're all healthy, and I'm sure you're looking forward to your shows. I noticed from February 22nd to the 27th, you're going to be doing shows with Evil Invaders. That's really good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right. Any other shows coming up that we want to spread the word on?
Well, we had a show here in Antwerp, which was supposed to be like in exactly 2 weeks, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be rescheduled.
Yeah, because Belgium is again in a sort of lockdown. It's not really a lockdown, but like a lot of events are cancelled. You know, like. It's a bit hard.
Yeah, I've noticed since this new variant. Yeah. It's sad that this thing can't be controlled. That it changes its form and becomes something else. So I don't know. It just sucks that it affects your livelihood. But just be safe out there. Would you like to talk about your past performances that you were able to do? The highlights of that,
Romeo.
Past performances.
Any highlights that stand out in your mind that you'd like to speak of?
My personal highlight this year was Obscene Extreme in Czech Republic.
Oh man, that was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
For me as well. Actually, it was really nice, like playing again, and after such a long time, and then being able to play at Obscene Extreme was pretty fucking cool, man. Excellent. Yeah, we had a great time there. The audience, like the people went crazy. It was awesome. Really loved it. The vibe of that festival is awesome.
This is excellent. Also, what's excellent is your video that I saw, the official video for Cranial Disintegration. That is a killer video.
Yeah. Thanks.
Who created this video? Who was responsible for editing it? And where was this? Who directed it? Who edited it? Who created this video?
We filmed it with Jens. He's from is it Panda Productions? I think so. Yeah. So he edited the video as well. He filmed, he edited. We got some like actors together that we thought of that would do like a good job at it, and we just made the story, and then puzzled it all together. It was really, really cool. It was real fun as well. Like, with seeing it without the music and stuff, it's so different, and then seeing the end result of it all, it's really cool. Yeah.
the final product is
we had
amazing.
a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun filming it.
Oh man, for sure.
Yeah, especially like the storyline part. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like all the scenes, like with the doctor and the victim, and like those brains. Because the brains are real. It's animal brains. I don't know what kind of animal.
Wow.
Like the video maker is vegan. So like when he saw the brains, he was like, "Okay, guys, I'm not gonna touch that shit." Like
wow, yeah.
yourself.
No, that's funny.
Okay, like let's take it out of the box. That was like really disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, he didn't have to eat it. All he had to do was film it. Right?
Sorry?
I said he didn't have to eat it. All he had to do was film it.
Yeah. But
Yeah, exactly. It was making him like
I was a bit disgusted by the view of that. Yeah.
Well, it was a bloody good video, I have to tell you that. Which leads me to ask, will there be additional videos, whether it's lyric or music videos for...
Yeah. Well,
okay.
we have a few other singles coming up before the release of the album. And then we'll have another video, I think in January or February, that we did with the same guy, with Jens.
Very nice.
And we're still like that video is basically filmed, and there's still like a couple of scenes we're gonna have to film with him. But like there's still another cool video coming up.
Excellent. That's good.
It's going to be really cool.
I'm sure it will. Thank you for letting us know about that. And the fans out there, let's let them know how they can get merch in order to support Schizophrenia. It's the same links I remember as last time. Of course, your Facebook and your Big Cartel. That's schizophrenia.bigcartel.com. And on Facebook, your schizophrenia.officialband. And that would be the best place for them to get digital downloads, or the CD, or even, I guess, the vinyl. But do you have any other links that may be good? I'm sure Spotify, iTunes, or what have you. What other links am I missing?
Bandcamp.
Yep.
Bandcamp, okay.
Yeah.
Is that schizophreniaband.bandcamp.com?
Yeah, it's schizophreniaband.bandcamp.com.
That makes sense. That goes with the flow. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was looking on the Metal Archives for the Bandcamp, and I don't think it was listed on there, so I wasn't really sure.
All right. Well, good to know that. We'll take care of that too.
Very good, very good. And what other merch do you have currently available, or that you will have available in the near future for the fans of Schizophrenia?
I think that's like all we got. It's on. It's already listed on Big Cartel and Bandcamp, I suppose.
Okay.
Not sure if there's anything else coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, there might be some other stuff coming, but I'm not sure if we can really say something about that.
All right.
All right. We'll take it as it comes. So, if something new comes out there, let us know. We'll spread the word.
Will do.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate that. And what do you gentlemen do? Remind us what you do for your livelihood when you're not doing the band.
Whoa. Ricky, you go first.
Okay, I work in a restaurant. And I've been working in a restaurant for the last 7 years.
Okay, I can relate to that. What do you actually do at the restaurant?
Well, I've been a restaurant manager for the last 4 years.
Very good.
I work. Yeah, I serve tables, and I've been running the restaurant for the last 4 years.
Very good. Yeah, I can relate to that. I remember those days. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's really you're not paid enough, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like it, but I'm trying to dedicate a lot of time to the music and the band. It's. Of course, it's a lot of sacrifices because as long as the music doesn't give me enough money to make a living out of it, so I'll have to do that. And it's something I got into randomly. I was looking for a job, and that's what I found. And eventually, I became manager of this place. And I've been doing this for the last 4 years.
It helps pay the bills.
Yeah. I gotta pay the bills somehow. They can't pay themselves.
Exactly. But your music sounds like you have been dedicating a lot of time to it. It's just outstanding. So you haven't deprived the band, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, that's what I do at night. Because I'm working in the restaurant during the day, and then at night, I come up with the lyrics and ideas and stuff like that. To write the lyrics for Recollections of the Insane, I basically wrote them all at night. I mean, I wasn't working back then because the country was in a lockdown, but still I'm not very productive during the day unless I have to do something, which is working. But when I have nothing to do, then I'm very productive at night.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
And Romeo, what do you do?
I work at DHL. I deliver packages and stuff like that.
Yeah, when COVID came, you were still able to work though, right?
Yeah, but it's a pretty recent job. So before that, I was working at AED. It's like a company who does, and they sell and they rent out like sound systems and stage stuff. So, but I got out of there, and then I got a job at DHL. But yeah, that's already after the full on lockdown. So they just keep on working, man.
Yeah, I see them all over the place between them and FedEx and UPS.
Oh yeah.
And Amazon Prime. There's so many deliveries out there.
Yeah, true.
And gentlemen, are you gearheads? Would you like to talk about your gear, your guitars, your basses and such? Would you like to tell the fans out there all about your stuff?
Sure. Romeo, go first, because you got a brand new guitar.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I'm completely in love with Jackson guitars for ages. You know, like I love Jackson, so I always play the Jackson. I mainly play on the Randy Rhoads style V's. I have like an RR1 USA mate one, and my recent one I got is the crackle, the mild crackle. I just love that paint finish so much with the reverse headstock. So completely in love with that now. I think that I'm only gonna play that brand for the rest of my life. And then for amps, I use PV or the EVH ones, like the PV 6505, and with the EVH 51, 53. So yeah, that's basically it. And then of course the cabinet with the vintage 30 speakers. So yeah, that's basically it.
Well, for me, I have a PV amp from the early 80s. I think it's from 83, 84. It's a bass amp, and it's combined with an Ampeg cabinet, 8x10, which is a massive cabinet. It's a fridge. It's 85 kilos of pure loudness. Then for the basses, I use Vissol. I'm playing on I use an Ironbird and I use a Mockingbird, both from Vissol. And then I use a dark glass pedal for the distortion, for bass distortion. And it's like a DI pedal. It's a tube pedal. It gives it like a very crunchy sound, and it's an amazing pedal. I love it. Couldn't play without it.
Schizophrenia has excellent musicianship. What you're doing and what you're using is really working for you. So, congratulations on what you've selected to work with, because it really sounds great.
Thanks,
man.
And is there anything else that you'd like to bring out there to the Schizophrenia fans that we have yet to mention? I want you to be able to get out there whatever you'd like to.
Well, I'd like to say that we're extremely thankful for the support we got up until now, because it's been like massive since we released this new single, Cranial Disintegration, and the video clip, and then we started like pre-orders for the new album. We got like tons of pre-orders from all over the world, like from all over Europe, the US, Australia, Asia, South America, and we're extremely thankful for that.
That's outstanding, by the way. Congratulations. Nice.
Thanks. And got a lot of surprises coming up.
Oh,
We got a bunch of new singles coming out like in the next few weeks. Slowly we're gonna reveal some more about the album, and we can't wait to go on tour.
Excellent. But beyond that, is there anything else that you'd like to say to your fans out there?
Romeo?
Oh man, no. I just really hope they're gonna dig the new stuff as much as we like the stuff. You know, like I just can't wait to just release everything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah,
I can almost guarantee you they're gonna love it. Yeah, they're gonna love your music. Don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, this album for us has been really, really challenging.
Yeah.
To like, both like from like to compose it, but also like to play it, because it's quite a bit technical to play, you know. And our like compared to our EP, like our EP was more. I wouldn't say easy to play, but you know, like the new
like,
songs are a bit more articulated.
It's gonna be a nice challenge to bring that out live.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think all of us push their boundaries, you know, like to like we really pushed ourselves to the limit, and came up with like the best we had. So I really hope that our fans out there are gonna dig the new stuff. They're gonna enjoy it as much as we did like writing it.
I can assure you they will. They're gonna love this even more than Voices. I guarantee you that. I'm getting good responses when we play it on the air. They're loving your music, big time. That's putting it mildly. Well, gentlemen, I want to thank you for spending time with us again on Metal Meltdown on Metal Messiah Radio. We want to wish you the best of success in 2022. Stay safe out there and keep doing what you do, because you know you'll always have a home here to talk about your music. I wish you really the best of success. You deserve it. And the sound of your music just touches me personally. I love this sound. It keeps me alive, let me tell you that, okay? Because I just need your music to keep going, so keep doing what you do. However long it takes for you to come up with new music, if it's every 2 years, every 3 years, whatever it takes. I appreciate your music so much, and you have a lot of fans that do that, so please keep doing what you do and stay safe out there doing it. So how about we go crank up some more Schizophrenia now? Let's crank